All right, welcome to Janky Ass Casting. I'm your host, Dominic Del Principe, and this is my beautiful assistant.
Kendra McDevitt.
So, yeah, here we go. We're gonna cast ourselves a, what are we
D.
casting? A D. Right on.
The
D.
D.
Okay.
D as in Dominic.
Right. That's how it goes.
And director, because this is the director's commentary.
Right, and this is actually the director's cut.
Indeed. And
As
you,
well.
because we were the directors and we cut it.
Right.
Well, anyway, you start
Here we
out with
go.
a janky ass
Cope and drag. All right, we're going to try to reduce the use of the word janky here. in
Although
this,
it is
video.
not only in our title, but in the star prop
All
that
right,
we've chosen
okay.
to use. So we're embracing janky ass.
So that's the Cope and Drag. It's a two-piece frame or flask that we fill with sand. What I'm doing right now is I'm filing off a bit that makes the frame not sit flat on the flat surface.
Yeah, you gotta have a flat flask.
Right, there's your Petrobond casting sand, and I'm sifting it in order to get the pattern fully covered.
You gotta sift it on top for finer details.
That's correct. And so there we go.
Before you pack it
pressing
on,
down.
you gotta sift it. But there we go, packing it on.
There I go, packing it on.
Yeah, I'm using the royal we. I was actually filming this.
This is true. You were behind the camera.
Screen.
So there we go, screeding, and that's the pattern, that D. It's an MDF-D. And what I'm doing right now is I'm packing the sand around the gate that the metal will, the molten metal will go into the void created by the pattern once I take the pattern out. So there we go, packing down again, and more screeding, which is flattening out. That's the gate. And I'm going to take the Cope and Drag apart again. I'm just clearing the gate. And now I'm going to carve the second half where it will actually attach to the cavity
The zinc
created when I remove the pattern.
The zinc is gonna run down that canal
And into
right
the cavity that
into
I'm
the
trying to
cavity.
create right now, and I
Oh God, look what
completely
happened.
destroy
The center of the D.
right the center of the
And
D.
to very gingerly
It was
put
a
it
horrible
back on there.
development.
It was
and,
devastating.
Yeah, it was definitely demoralizing. And so now I'm trying to put it back together, and I did manage to get it back together,
Delicately.
but it was definitely dissatisfactory.
I was
dissatisfied.
disquieted by
But-
the whole situation.
But in any case, it worked. Well, we'll see. So now what I'm doing is I'm making an air vent that will allow the air displaced by the molten metal to escape the top of the mold. Now this is the torch. I've lit the torch. We're preparing to melt our pennies. There's our
This is the
pennies.
part, I'm in the background there, getting
She's,
excited about scraping the dross. I
Kendra
cleaned my
loves
spoon
scraping
off.
that dross. Look how ready
Look,
she is with
I've
her
just got my
spoon.
spoon, and then I realized it's going to take forever. Seriously, it takes forever.
It didn't take that long. It was a couple of minutes. The reason why it takes so long is because I'm heating the steel rather than the pennies themselves. And the reason I'm doing that is because the bend on my torch is not... Oh, there goes Kendra scraping
There
the
goes
dross.
the dross.
And that's our liquid zinc, which is very silvery and very pretty. Right, so here we go, getting ready to take the rest of the dross out. There
One
she
more
goes.
dross scrape.
And the pour. Alright, so it turns out that I estimated the amount of pennies fairly well. And so we see that there's no excess metal. You can
I
see a
was
little
worried.
smoke there. Kendra was a little worried because there was no smoke coming out of the air vent. But that's okay, because the air vent worked exactly as planned. Here we go. We're going to take the frame apart. And we are
I've just
going to...
come in here to take a sip of my beer and
Right,
judge.
right, that's right. Kendra likes
And
to
away
judge.
I go.
Up, picks up the
But-
camera, and here we go. Hang on. Going to take apart the frame. The metal has solidified by now.
have
It's
to
still
wait for it to
very,
cool.
very hot.
It's at least 5 minutes.
And there is the D.
oh,
the D
Look
itself.
at it. Oh, the D.
Alright, so we
Ta-da.
pull it out and put it in the water to cool it, and it's there. That's it. We can see the sprue from the in-gate, and we can also see the air vents, small.
Oh.
That's our flat bastard file. I do almost all my filing with a big flat bastard file.
It really gets a nice straight
And
file.
yeah, there we go. We're filing it up. The finish actually is fairly good coming off the bastard file. So we're filing, and then a little sanding. And actually, well, we didn't film the buffing. There was a lot of buffing with a buffing wheel. And there is
the buffing is the best
the
part.
D.
Look at how beautiful it is.
Yeah.
Double D's.
Yeah, 2 D's there. Okay, let's take a look at the final shot.
And
there it is. Yeah.
look how shiny it is.
Yeah, very shiny. Thanks for watching.